Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Friday. This is Leah and Ryan from FeathersLeePigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. What are we doing today, Ryan? I'm going to send it over to you, and you can tell everybody what we're doing today while I do what I do best, check to make sure. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, guys. Happy Friday. This is a different kind of show today. Much different than you're normally used to. You're normally used to me being with the breeder, sitting down and we're looking at the birds and the breeders and we're talking about the birds in the sale. But guys, the last show we couldn't do that. We wanted to switch it up a bit. Today you are here to watch the lot closing, the lot evaluation, grading, whatever you want to call it, on these tremendous Willy Daniels pigeons. Guys, normally I am in Belgium going through the lots with the breeders. Guys, I could not get an interpreter to be with me and Willy. So you know what we were going to do? Instead of making deer in the headlights, we're just going to wing this one on our own. Guys, I'm going to tell you this before this show starts. A man that I look up to very highly in the pigeon world, Dean Pallett from the UK. He was the first man I ever imported pigeons from, purchased pigeons from out of my own money, hard-earned savings, was Dean Pallett Sr., not Junior. I never got a chance to meet his son yet, which I'm going to. And he guided me along a certain way to go for pigeons, look for pigeons. And, you know, it was so remarkable. But I was at Willy Daniels with Chris Clairmont, and we were talking, and my phone rang after the live show that we did, and it was Dean Pallett, and he said, "Ryan, you hit the mother lode. You hit where the gold comes from, like the peak of the mountain. The peak of the mountain, where the gold starts coming down from. You hit the right man." He says, "I can't even believe that you have gotten this quality into North America." I said, "Hey, we got here a little late. We wanted to get some direct children." He says, "Let me guess, you got some grandchildren." I says, "Yeah." He says, "You don't have to worry." He says, "Remember when you bought the grandchildren from me? How did they do for you?" I said, "They were unstoppable. They were the best of the best." And he said, "Yes, Willy Daniels is the same. He's an old Belgian man that loves his pigeons, that's ruthless with his pigeons. He flies the smallest group of pigeons against guys that are flying hundreds of pigeons, and he eliminations them. A full-on MXC, Leah. You know MXC, when we go down the mountain and the boulders are coming and the Asians are going left and going right, and they say, let's get eliminated. This is Willy Daniels, guys. He is one of the very best pigeon flyers of all Belgium. And if you are the very best in all Belgium, that means in the world, you're the goddamn king. And I know, the other day, I almost fell off my chair. I had Ross Vaquero. Heavenly loves Ross. Grandchildren of grandchildren of grandchildren. He called me and he said that Willy reminded him of a guy here in Southern Ontario. A guy that I ain't never even heard of. I asked my dad, "Did you hear of him?" "No." I asked 5 other guys, "You hear this guy?" "Nope." And I stopped Ross. I said, "Ross, he doesn't remind me of that guy at all. This is Willy Daniels, man. This is like your Michael Jordan, your Tom Brady, me, Jesus, Moses, Easter Bunny, and Santa all in one. That's the type of man Willy Daniels is. He is a pigeon breeding phenom. Remember, first and second national ace pigeons in the same year. Never been done. A lot of super Belgian pigeon flyers in this world. That's the only man to ever do it. Leah, the cockbirds are singing in the background. They're singing for Willy. Woo, I'm excited.
I can hear. I want to welcome everybody to the show. Welcome to Tony Hughes. Welcome to Michael Peebler. And welcome to everybody else. What are we going to do in the next hour or so? We are going to take a deep dive into all amazing 8 thoroughbreds on offer right now from Willy Daniels. Willy Daniels, of course, specializing in the middle to long distance, as Ryan said. One of the only people to do first and a second national in the same year, Ryan. Is that what you were saying?
Not first and second. first national ace, second national ace pigeon. Pigeon.
Incredible.
That just isn't done in the middle distance racing. Remember, guys, in Belgium, middle distance racing, that is anywhere from 400 kilometers to 600, 700 kilometers. So you're looking at your 225 miles to your 400-mile racing. Okay? That's when the superstars come out to shine. That's when all the missiles, all the bullets, all the pencils are sharpened the very most, because the pigeons that win that earn the most dollars. So all the big names, and I'm not going to name them, but all the big names have their pigeons loaded for those races. And to be first and second in the same year, flying 18 pigeons, that's what Dean Pallett said. You're going to instantly add success to your breeding program. And he said, Ryan, don't worry about the people who miss it. He says, you will get the thanks from the people who took the gamble, took the risk. And he laughed at that point. He said, because there's no risk, this is Willy Daniels.
Speaking of Dean Pallett, I just wanted to make mention before we get into these amazing 8 thoroughbreds from Willy Daniels. There is another breeder, a highly respected breeder, another Feathers Elite breeder, who also wanted to give their thoughts to our audience and his opinion on Willy Daniels. And I'm just going to throw this up here, Ryan. If you look down at the bottom of this post that I made, you will see a familiar name. John Gladwin from Formula One Racing, another Feathers Elite Pigeon Auction breeder from the UK. A wonderful breeder, a fantastic breeder, a highly regarded breeder, racer, and flyer in the UK, as well as throughout Europe and now in North America. John Gladwin said, one of the very best fanciers around, in my opinion. So if you do not believe us, and you do not believe Dean Pallett, by all means, head on over to Facebook, give John Gladwin a little message, and ask him what he thinks about Willy Daniels. Ryan, back to you.
Hey, ask Chris Clairбach, ask Nicholas Norman, ask Emile Dennis, ask Annemie Van Heet. I'm not going to keep dropping names. He is, and he is, what I'm saying is, guys, very, very small team, older man. Okay, older man. He has the natural pigeon sense, the stock sense, the feeling. He knows how to work the birds. He knows what he's doing. And he has the family of hens. He's a hen specialist. You're not going to go wrong. This is a great opportunity. This has never been brought to North America. But I have to thank, and again, I'm going to thank John Gladwin. He introduced me to not only Willy Daniels, but Chris Clairбach at the Golden Doy. It was an amazing evening. And again, both of those breeders I've been to, I get goosebumps and butterflies with their pigeons. And these are real impact pigeons. It's not about paper, guys. This is about performance. 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 Paper is great for putting in canary cages and feeling good. But if you want to win, you need performance pigeons. And this is what you have here. This is what you people in North America have earned here on this auction, an opportunity for these 8 supers. Back to you, Leah.
Right, I'm just going to get to the reminders for this sale before we get to the 8 thoroughbreds. Reminder, guys, all pigeons that we are featuring in this broadcast and that are in the auction are in Canada now. They have done their importing, they have done their quarantining, and they are ready to be shipped out and into your breeding program. We are shipping in the United States on Monday for our American friends. All bids are in Canadian dollars. Again, for our American friends, you are getting a coupon, 30 cents on the dollar. Might be 35 cents on the dollar now. I'm not sure, but I guarantee you one thing. If you call up Willy and you ask him, same way bread, he's not going to give it to you in Canadian dollars. There is a $250 import fee, Canadian dollars, import fee per pigeon. And this auction closes tonight, Friday, March 24th, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, also known as New York time, better known as Feathers Elite Time, when you put quality into your breeding program. Ryan, are we ready to start off with the beautiful lot number 1? Let me know.
Let's roll.
Let's roll. All right, Willie. Here we go. Lot number 1, a beautiful red checkercock, Belgium 2022, 6041751, an original Willie Daniels. Ellie is granddaughter of Sarah, who is winner of First National Ace Pigeon GHF 2016 Isodon, 2015 National Zone versus 3,582, First National versus 11,984, Fifth National Borges versus 19,889, 28th Montalon versus 10,753, 119th National Argenton versus 18,167, and so on. Ellie is also a granddaughter of Foundation breeder Jackpot, winner of 7 times first prize winner Ace Pigeon Quiverant, and a grandsire to First National KBDB Ace Pigeon Young Middle Distance 2007, and a grandsire to Queen L, First National KBDB Ace Greater Middle Distance. This is your lot number 1. This is Son Ellie. Ryan, let's talk about your lot number 1.
He's a nice cock. He's a little bit deeper. Willie's cocks are like that. Remember, he specializes in hens, but that don't mean you pull away from the cocks. He only keeps certain cocks. He doesn't fly a big team. Cock is nice. He's a little deeper. Vents are like steel. A finger and a half keel to the vent. Chris Clarebot, he says it. Top pigeons. Chris knows this red cock's nice. It was fun when we were selecting pigeons. Not only did I have the luxury of selecting with Willie, but we had Chris Clarebot as well helping along. This cock, beautiful, strong, nice looking eye, nice body. Again, you get the depth, but super feather quality. Feather quality is phenomenal on these pigeons. And guys, remember, a cock like this, if you have purchased a Chris Clarebot pigeon, this might be the cock for you. He's got a super cherry eye on him. Man, pupil dilates. It dances to the beat. This cock is outstanding. Very, very nice. And again, it has all the right bloodlines. And again, as Dean Pallett said, don't worry about the grandchildren. You will get the good ones from them. Take a look at this red cock. He's putting on a show. Your lot number 1. Oh, I love reds. And I like this guy a lot.
Great to see again from John Gladwin. Says, hi all, top class pigeons, and Willie is top class. Again, let me reiterate, Chris Clarebot, of course, Feathers Elite auction breeder from last week, says top pigeons. And you know, if Chris and John Gladwin are commenting, they have got to be good. And Ryan, you know it yourself. You went and visited Willie, hand selected these with Willie. We've got a little loft tour that you did. And guys, please, do not hold this against Willie or his pigeons because he's not on with us today. Do not hold his 15-minute loft tour against Willie. Willie doesn't speak the greatest English, and unfortunately, we do not speak Flemish. We're gonna have to learn that. But do not hold that against these pigeons, please, because you are really going to miss out on this quality. It is such an incredible honor to be able to have Willie's pigeons here in North America. I can't even tell you. Again, this is another one, 5 years in the making. And it's only because of you guys and your support that we are able to bring this quality to North America. So proud of this auction. Ryan, anything else you'd like to say about this beautiful lot number 1?
I said to Chris the other day after his auction closed, I said, thanks, Chris, for being a part of Feathers Elite. And I said, I need to do better with Willie. And he said, what do you mean do better? I says, I need some help there. I need someone to get on and help me translate back and forth. I want to go there. I want to give the man an hour loft tour, and I want to get down, and I got to dig deep, but I got to find that magical Flemish speaker that's going to help me out. We're going to find it. I promise you, because Feathers Elite buyers, you need to know this man. He is phenomenal. He's got the right pigeons. Impact pigeons. This is your lot number 1. Look at the step at the end of the wing on this pigeon. Yes, yes, yes. Ian, you've asked me. What about lot 1, Ian? Try him out. You're not going to go wrong.
Where do you guys go to bid? feathersleypigeonauctions.com or fepaeu.com. If you guys want to follow along, the links to all these lots are going to be in the comments over on Facebook and in YouTube, so you guys can follow along. We're going to move on to your lot number 2 in the Willie Daniels online auction. A beautiful little blue bar hen, a Belgium 22 6041630. Of course, an original Willie Daniels and a Feathers Elite exclusive offer. A daughter of Xander and Stephanie. Xander is son of Duke, who is grandson of the 37, winner of First Olympiad Dortmund and First National Argenton. Stephanie is a nest sister of Ask One, winner of Second Ace Pigeon Provincial 2015 Greater Middle Distance. 6 Verizon versus 9,004 pigeons. 4th Chateau versus 5,070. 15th Argenton versus 3,383. And 2nd Borges versus 5,691. This is your lot number 2. This is daughter Stephanie. Ryan, let's talk about lot number 2.
She got good muscle on her. She's a little short in the back, but that's okay. These pigeons are very up front in the chest. Very, very strong pigeons up front. Vent bones are strong, but they're open, but they're not a bad open, but very, very strong. Again, super muscle, soft silky feather, nice tight in the forearm. Just overall, they're just solid pigeons, and the feather quality and the alertness in these pigeons is bang spot right on. Again, you'll feel the back a little left, a little right. They're a little shorter, a little cobbier pigeon, all up front muscle. Feels like a pigeon that can work, no problem. They got a lot of spunk to them, a lot of vigor, but the feather quality. And take a look at the purple and greens on her neck here. Very alert pigeon. Man, the lucky buyer of this one is going to be happy. And again, not all pigeons are perfect in the hands. I've handled so many phenomenal super pigeons in the hands, and they haven't done anything, they haven't bred anything. Guys, you're looking for all the tools. This bird here, yes, maybe the back a little left or a little right. The vents might be a little open, but overall, very strong, super qualities. And like a guy like Chris says, you adjust to the breeding. You put her to a little bit tighter cock, a cock with close, tighter vent bones, maybe a little longer cock. You make some adjustments. Take a look at this hen. She's just like she was when in my hands. Super alert, full of fire. What a nice lot number 2. Leah?
John Gladwin says Willie does not speak much English, but he knows pigeons more than anyone I know. And that coming from Mr. John Gladwin is saying something, because Mr. John Gladwin knows a thing or two about pigeons himself. Billy Harris, all the way from Dublin, says, hi from Dublin, class. Absolutely, Billy. We want to thank you so much for your support. You're always chiming in on our loft tours and giving us the support that sometimes we very desperately need. So I just want to give you a big thumbs up, Billy Harris, and thank you for supporting, and thank you for watching all of our loft tours and getting something from each and every one. I want to give you a thumbs up for that. Thank you, Billy. Go ahead, Brian.
Chris Clarebot, John Gladwin. Both at the top of their game. We're getting phone bids coming in. At the top of their game in pigeon racing, pigeon sales, pigeon production. Real class men. They know supers. They're telling you. Chris and Formula One. Formula One, one of the very best flyers in the UK. Now, hey, he might not be the best, but he's in the top 5. Maybe he's in the top 10. He's in that number there. And there's a hell of a lot of flyers. Chris Clarebot, the same way. And look what they're saying. Buyers, when these 2 super flying men that know stock sense themselves, they tell you about Willie Daniels. Leah, I don't have to show these birds. I don't have to sing, dance, whatever the hell they say I do. No. These are the pigeons. The pigeons will do the talking. And lot number 2, look at her.
Sorry, Ryan. Where do you guys go to bid on this beautiful lot number 2 from Willie Daniels? FeathersLeapPigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. A reminder, friends, this auction closes tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It's, for everybody's reference, 4 o'clock Eastern Time right now. So you guys got 3 hours. After this broadcast, head on over to our website. Check out the lots and make your informed bids. That is your lot number 2. We're going to move on to lot number 3. In the Willie Daniels online auction, a stunning little blue bar white flight hen. Belgium 22 6041692. Of course, an original Willie Daniels and a Feathers Elite exclusive offer. A daughter of Eros and Jane. Eros is brother to Kat, who is winner of First National Chateau 2016, and also a brother to Kayla, winner of 8 out of 8 national wins in 2016. The 692 is also a granddaughter of Floris and Sakira, who are sire and dam of Sarah, winner of First National Ace Pigeon 2016, Isodon 2015, First National Zone versus 3,582, Fifth National versus 11,984, and also a sire and dam of Nadine, winner of First National Ace Pigeon 2017. This is the beautiful daughter Eros. Ryan, let's talk about your lot number 3.
Okay, in the sale, she is the shortest, the cobbiest, and the front end the widest. She is nice and wide, and I'm talking, she's just all out front. She's so up front, her back's a bit short. She's not I'm not going to say she's not the sexiest in my hands, but her feather quality is super, soft, silky, so much fight. She's a real hard pigeon to handle. Again, nothing but fight and vigor. And again, you hear the pedigrees. Guys, now reminder, you are going to, more phone biz, Leah. These people are hot to trot on these birds. I'm going to tell you, watch what happens tonight at 7 p.m. Just a nice pigeon, a little different in the hands. But again, strong, everything up front. You can't even hold this pigeon. Just wants to go, go, go. Nice, rich in the eye. Feathers, perfect. Vents are like steel. Less than a finger keel to the vent. But again, in the back, just not the perfect. A little left, a little right. Hey, it is what it is. But you want to see bottle capping in an eye. Leah, you look at that screen. When I say she's bottle capped, man, bottle capped is what it is. Guys, this is a hen that's going to breed something special. And probably the one I like the least in this sale is the one I would purchase. Because if you are that eye-sign freakazoid, this bird's got the pedigree, this bird's got the eye, feather quality, the muscles. You're going to need a little bit longer cock to stretch her out. The vents are already perfect, but just a little length she needs. And you know what? You're going to have some outstanding youngsters. I told you, look at the fight. She's a 10. Go ahead, Leah. Where do you go to bid?
Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. A reminder, all these birds you see in here now, they have done their importing, they have done their quarantine, and they are ready to be put in your breeding program. Wow. What a beauty. Guys, if you have any questions about any of these lots that you're seeing, please post them in the comments. Reminder, this show works best when we all contribute. We're going to move on to your lot number 4 in the Willie Daniels online auction. A beautiful blue checker cock, Belgium 22 6041668. An original Willie Daniels and a Feathers Elite exclusive offer. A son of Lars in the 229. Lars is a grandson of Nadine, winner of First National Ace Pigeon Great Middle Distance 2017. Also a grandson of Sarah, winner of First National Ace Pigeon GHF 2016. The 229 is a sister to the 4th National and sister to the 98, winner of 4th National Chateau versus 19,529. Third, Faye versus 2,842, 105th Argenton Provincial versus 2,911, 13th Chevron versus 13,217, 15th Mominier versus 945, and 24th Noyal versus 565. Guys, it's your lot number 4. This is the stunning Sun Lars. Ryan, let's talk about this beautiful cock.
Big man. Longer cast pigeon. You feel the depth just like you felt with the red cock. Great muscles. Vents are strong. A crack open. Back. Fairly nice and tight. Again, this cockbird has such character in the show cage. I watched him in the show cage. People would put him back in the show cage and he'd start to spin. Guys, if you have purchased a Chris Clarebot hen, this is the cock I want you to put to it. I got a real good feeling. Same with that red cock, same way. And if you were real kinky and you were crazy in the mind, you were thinking like me, you buy all the 3 Willie Daniels cocks, put them to all the Chris Clarebot hens. And you know what you say? Oh, thank you. Look at this cock. He's beautiful. I'm watching him in my hands, holding there. Again, beautiful eye. Look at the 6th and the 9th for the flying portion. But yes, the breeding is right there. Super rich. Leah, can I ask you a question? Who in the hell does your eye photography?
Oh, I don't know. Some guy I know named Ryan Zonikin.
No. One thing I'll say, these pigeons are different in a super positive way. Again, quality. But this cock here, he has it. And guys, don't worry, breed them together with the Willie birds. But hey, if you did purchase a Chris Clarebot pigeon, cross it on. And I'm not closing the door with Chris. If you're looking for a cock, this might be the one to bring into your loft. Try them out. You're not going to go wrong. Again, this is a superstar, small loft. And Leah, think about it, eh? If you think about it, guys, there's a lot of big restaurants that you go to. You know, they have a restaurant where they can serve 100 people a sitting, or 200 people a sitting, or they're chain restaurants, P.F. Chang or McDonald's, all these restaurants. Would you talk about little Willie Daniels? His restaurant would be, I have 3 tables. Every 2 hours, 3 couples can come for dinner. I serve 9 couples an evening. Do you know how damn good the quality of that food's got to be, Leah? Do you know how damn good it's got to be? Because he has to stay in business and keep it coming back. And this is what you have in these pigeons. He's flying against large lots with small numbers. And by the way, he kicks ass.
Gareth over on YouTube, I think he agrees. He says proper sprint pigeons, all power and no drag. We couldn't agree with you more, Gareth, and thank you very much for your comment. What a beautiful lot number 4. Stunning.
You said it, Leah. I don't have to say it. It's there. This is a remarkable season 5, Leah. People say I'm so dark. I'm so dark. They don't understand why. It's from the pigeons, right? This is the heat from the pigeons.
Because they're so damn hot. Where do you guys go to bid? FeatherslyPigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. Reminder, this auction closes tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's your lot 4. We're going to move on to lot number 5. A beautiful blue, I'm going to say pencil-ish. I'm probably wrong on that. Hen, Belgium 22, 6041653. An original Willie Daniels and a Feathers Elite exclusive offer, a daughter of Lewis and Alicia. Alicia is sister to Sarah, who is winner of First National Ace Pigeon 2016. She is also a sister to Nadine, winner of First National Ace Pigeon 2017. Also a granddaughter of super breeders Floris and Sakira, who are sire and dam of course, Sarah and Nadine. This is daughter Alicia. Ryan, let's talk about beautiful lot number 5. Go ahead, Ryan.
Whoa. Yeah, 100. She's super. Back is strong, comes up just a crack. She grunts a little bit. The vents are like steel. Feather quality is perfect. Right now, out of all the pigeons I've handled, this one's my favorite. I love super hens. This one has it. Look at the look in her. Look at her. Yeah. Yeah, Leah, my birthday is May 29th. Buyers, you want to buy me a gift? Hey, Willie, Chris, John Gladwin, you want to buy me a gift? I will take this hen 101%. She is super. You know, there's a problem, Leah. We have a problem. Problem is I talk highly about these pigeons. Yes, we're selling the pigeons. But it's the quality. Look at the eyesight on this pigeon. It's unbelievable. I have to say, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what else to say anymore. The breeders get it. They want you guys to do the best. They're bringing super quality. Now you have to try. And guys, I'm going to talk very highly of these pigeons because these men, they are professional pigeon racers. And this is what you have here. This is what you see here.
What a beautiful group. I know everybody that came on the weekend to our open house, they were highly impressed with not only the Chris Clarebot birds, but the Willy birds as well. And I mean, that's just been a repeat of every open house that we've done here all season. People are just in awe of that we're able to get this type of quality now into North America, where our friends from Canada and the US and Mexico no longer have to go to Europe or buy from European sites because we have the exact same quality, if not better, now here in North America. So proud of that. Ryan, go ahead.
I don't care. You can buy as many one loft winners as you want. You can buy one loft ace pigeons as much as you want. You can buy second place winners and second average. You can do it all. You will not get better than these pigeons. You want to win one loft races, and you're drinking the Kool-Aid. I gotta buy from one loft winners. I gotta buy. Guys, it's a brainwash. The cockbird's singing in the background. Can you hear it? Buy the pigeons from the guys who fly against the best pigeon men in the world with the highest competition. You buy those pigeons. You take them and breed them. Send them to whatever Mickey Mouse cow track one loft race, the best of the best, to the worst race in North America or around the world. And that's when you're going to get those results, because these pigeons have raced week in, week out, and they're flying against pigeon men that are setting the pigeons up to win. I'm not knocking the one-off winners, but they don't hold a candlestick to pigeons like this.
Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersLeadPigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. Last chance for your Willy Daniels. This auction closes tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to move on to your lot number 6. The Willy Daniels online auction. A beautiful blue bar pen, Belgium 22. Get the video going, Leah. 6041701. An original Willy Daniels and a granddaughter of the 000 and the 088. The 000 is son of Beauty Mirage, grandson of Mirage, the best young bird of Belgium. Third National Borges versus 30,748. Third National Argenton versus 22,442. Also grandson of Nadetta, winner of First National Le Souterrain versus 9,815. The 088 is a daughter of Sarah, winner of First National Ace Pigeon 2016, greater middle distance. This is Willy 701. Ryan, let's talk about your lot number 6.
Again, very much, all of them are pretty much peas in a pod. The backs are always a little short, so that means they come up a bit. The tail comes up towards your chin a little bit. We're not talking comes up 90 degrees, or comes up about 10 degrees. Comes up a bit, feels a little different in the hand. Vents are like steel. Another pigeon, all front end loaded. But I'm talking front end loaded, super strong. She's got a totally different face on her. But when you see me hold her up, you see the alertness. She's looking at the other pigeons here in the showroom. She hears the kittens. She's looking. Beautiful wing to her. Nice step to the wing. Again, Leah, Willy did it. Willy did it. And he's going to keep doing it. You guys have this opportunity. Feathers are perfect. The vent bones to the keel on this pigeon are less than a finger. Rosedale, I know what you're going to say. I didn't read your message. Rosedale, this is the auction for you. If you want real get up and goers, this is the auction for you. This hen, very nice, super rich again in the eye. Man, what a nice hen. What does Rosedale say, Leah?
Just 1 second before I tell you what Rosedale said. Let me switch screens here. Rosedale Loft, A good friend of ours, somebody who comes down to the open house lot viewing, says a lot of quality birds for sure, as well as from breeders not often spoken about. And uh, I think Rosedale's 100% right. These breeders here, they're not in with Pepa. You're not going to see them there because Pepa's under contract, blah, blah, whatever. These are hard-nosed pigeon flyers. These are racing royalty in Belgium. And these are breeders that I think don't get enough attention and have a story to be told. And I want to tell their story. And I want to give people here the opportunity to have such incredible pigeons. Just because you don't see them on Pepa with sales every 3 months, please don't think that they're unknowns or randos or just somebody that Ryan bumped into. Absolutely not. Ryan?
Pepa is a part of one pigeon. It's the Porsche. Porsche. Sounds nice, eh? I see him going up and down the road. Willie Daniels' National Ace pigeons were paired to Porsche. They were never posted on the pedigree as Willie Daniels on the mother's side. Pepa's great. They market their own brand of pigeons. That's all they do. Market their own brand, their own 10, 15, 20 flyers. They keep running them out, running them out. You got Yelly, you got Gearing, you got running them out, running them out, running them out. They don't bring the world the superstars. They bring them the flavor they can concentrate on, but always remember, Porsche is the best, isn't it? Porsche Kittle, Porsche Kittle, Porsche Kittle, bang, 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 bang. What I call that is giving people one Kool-Aid to drink. Guys, I'm a bartender. I can make any drink you want, the best drinks I can make for you. And I want you to find a drink that you like. Maybe you like Jack and Coke. Maybe you like a whiskey sour. Maybe you like a Long Island iced tea, a dirty martini. That's what we're about, eh? We're not about pumping Porsche or our brand. We're here to bring you the best because you know what? Everyone has different tastes, different varieties, and each breeder will fit you a little differently. And you have to find the one that fits you the best. That's why we do the breeder videos, the interviews, the sit downs. We try and bring you the most information because the more information you get, that's what's going to put you to the pigeons that you enjoy. And guys, I'm not going to pump one. I want to pump the best. In the world, there's a lot of super good drinks, like there's a lot of super, super good pigeons. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. I would never buy a Porsche.
Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. Les Gerard, nice to see you on, says very nice pigeons. They are indeed. We're going to move on. That is your lot number 6. We're going to move on to your lot number 7. Beautiful blue hen, Belgium 22, 6041624, an original Willie Daniels, and a daughter of Jurg and Lydia. Also a granddaughter of Floris and Sakira, who are sire and dam of Sarah, winner of First National Ace Pigeon Great Middle Distance 2016, First National Zone versus 3,582, Fifth National versus 11,984. They are also the sire and dam of Nadine, winner of First National Ace Pigeon 2017. The 624 is also a granddaughter of Thomas and Kiara. They are sire and dam of Kat, winner of First National Chateau. They are also sire and dam of Kayla, winner of 8 out of 8 national flights, vintage 2016. This is granddaughter Floris. Ryan, let's talk about your lot number 7.
Well, this is the one I'm buying. This is it. I like her. She's a bigger hen. She's got the front on her. She's got the feather quality. She's got the muscles. Again, back still a little short. Vent bones are like steel. One finger keel to the vent. Bill Weema, if you're watching, this is the one. Ian, if you're watching, this is the one. Leah, if you're watching, this is the one. Yes, I love this hen. This is the hen for me. Boys, there's something special about her. I love her a lot. You're going to have to go and get a loan to get this hen. This is a real nice pigeon. And again, just quality. You feel the quality. You hear the pedigree. You hear all the national ace pigeons, the superstar pigeons in this bird. And it backs it up. Wow. Lot 7, Lee, I don't want to talk too much about it because, oh, man. Oh, look at the eye, Leah. Oh, man. Come on now, guys. Look at this pigeon. This pigeon's got it all. This is the one for me. Lot number 7.
David Tracy agrees and says that lot number 7 looks nice. Absolutely. Let me get her little photo up here. Lot number 7. What a super. Lots of fight in her, eh?
Hey, you know what? Hey, David. This pigeon here, if you buy her, I'll deliver her to you.
Ooh, promises. David, I'm going to let you know where do you go to bid. FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. Time is running out on this auction. It closes tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, also known as New York Time, better known as Feathers Elite Time, where you put some quality into your breeding program. We're going to move on to the final lot in the Willie Daniels sale. A beautiful blue bar cock, Belgium 2022, 6041662. And, of course, original Willie Daniels, a son of Vince, who is grandson of Daphne, Dam to Ask 1, Dam to Ask 3, and Dam to Stephanie. In 2015, winner of 6 Verizon versus 9004, 4 Chateauroux versus 5070, 15th Argenton versus 3383, 2nd Borges versus 5691. Also, 2nd East Pigeon Provincial 2015. This is also a great-grandson of Whitcop Gladiator from the Gearings. This is grandson Daphne. Ryan, let's talk about your lot number 8.
Yeah, again, just the right pigeon. Look at him in my hands there. Again, he's got that little bit of depth to him. Just that little bit of depth. Little bit of depth. Back is strong. Vents are strong. Less than a finger and a half. Nah. A finger and a half keel to the vent. The vents are strong. Just to crack open. Soft, silky feathers. Beautiful wing. All the wings are identical on these pigeons. Good coverage over the back. You see here where my thumb is. Oh, hold on. You see where my thumb is? It covers right over the back. Every stroke these birds make, you take a full stroke. If there was a gap there when you open the wing, if there was a big gap, see when you overextend the wing, you see the big gap? Hold on. There's a big gap. Every stroke a bird makes, the air goes through. He slows down. Not these pigeons. They pick it up. This cock here, absolutely exquisite. Again, there's 3 cocks in the sale. I like them all. I think if I was to rate them first, second, and third, I think this guy is the overall nicest. The character on the number 4 cock is superb, and the red cock is superb. I like them all. And again, super eye, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Your lot number 8. These are just quality pigeons.
Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com or FepaEU.com. We've also included in the comments section a link to the Willie Daniels Loft Tour. Once you're done watching this broadcast and before you head on over to our website, why don't you check out the Willie Daniels Loft Tour, where you can get a little in-depth and interactive with the loft and see how Willie does it. Remind everybody, Ryan, who doesn't know, how many pigeons, again, does Willie fly with?
It flies with 18 hens, so let's round off to say 20 hens or 15 hens. He's in his mid-70s. He's a phenomenal handler of pigeons, breeder, a selector, and people have done so many great things with these pigeons. North America, 0 pigeons from Willie Daniels is in North America. That means you have a real opportunity. How's the condition? Superb. Feather quality, outstanding. The bloom, nice. They're ready to go. These 3 cocks poof, 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 as Wally would say. They're ready to breed. But guys, you have to believe in what you're purchasing. You have to like it. You have to look at it as a whole. If you do that and you see what I see, you see what John Gladwin and Chris Clarebot see, this is a no-brainer. Like I said, those of you who purchase them, somebody's going to get real lucky. Every pigeon can't be a winner. But trust me, take a look at the man's photo. Can you see it? He's out there to kick your ass. And he's done it. He's going to keep doing it. Leah, I don't know what else to say.
Tony Hughes says, keep up the good work, you two. Trust me, Tony, and thank you very much for that. But it has very little to do with Ryan and myself, and it has everything to do with our breeders and the absolute quality that they have sent to Feathers Elite for season 5. Knocked it out of the park. Actually, I'm going to tell everybody now, and then we're going to chit chat a little bit about what we're doing moving forward, because I'm sure there's some people who might be interested in that. What I want you to do after this broadcast, I want you to head on over to our website. I want you to click on the Willie Daniels auction, which, yes, closes today at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I want you to take a look at the 8 incredible lots. I want you to click on the lots. Okay, make sure you click on the lots, because that's where all the good stuff is. That's where all the information is, all the photos, all the videos that we have for you. Not to mention the write-up, all the videos that you saw on this broadcast. You can too watch them on our website from start to finish over and over again, so you can make your informed bids. Take a look at the write-ups, take a look at the photos, take a look at the pedigrees, take a look at the videos, take a look at the loft tour, and make your informed bids. We are so proud to be able to represent Willie Daniels, and it's incredible that he gave us the opportunity, because he is he's a difficult man to get in touch with, especially if you don't speak Flemish. We want to thank John Gladwin and Chris Clarebot for really making this possible, for introducing Ryan to Willie, and of course to Willie Daniels for allowing us to come and invade his space and invade his loft and give us his best. An absolute honor and a privilege to work with these pigeons. I can't even believe we have this kind of quality here. Wow, incredible. Let me just get to the comments before we chit chat about where we're going moving forward. Rosedale Loft, great how you go the extra mile by visiting the breeders' lofts and learn a bit more about the birds. And Rosedale, we think it is so important to be able to tell these breeders and these pigeon stories to you all from start to finish, to really help you to make informed bids, to really introduce you to pigeons and breeders and strains that perhaps you would have never heard of. We are fortunate enough, Ryan's fortunate enough, that he is able to travel to Europe and travel to Belgium and travel all over the world and really go and visit these lofts. And he's not doing this for him because he doesn't buy the birds. Yes, it's for the business, but it's also for you guys, because we think the way that the North American flyers are going to get better is if we get better birds. And how do we do that? We go to the source. We go to the Mecca. We go to Belgium. We go to Europe. We go to the United Kingdom. We go anywhere to try and bring North America the best. That's how this sport continues in this country. Because when people are getting the good results, do you know what they want? They want to keep flying. And we think it's so important that we keep this sport alive in this country. And hopefully, by doing what we do, we are doing our little part to make that happen. So thank you very much, Rosedale Law, for that. Michael Peebler says auction 5 or season 5 is truly a royal flush. And guys, we're not even halfway through. We've got another lineup to go. And speaking of that, we got something cooking up for April. So stay tuned. We've got loft tours coming up. We've got tomorrow, Jos Goosen from the Netherlands. His loft tour will be premiering over on our YouTube channel at 9 a.m. So it's not over. We've got lots of loft tours in the bank, and we've got a whole bunch of pigeons waiting to go up to auction. So we will be putting something together for April. stay tuned for that. We're going to get this group out. We're going to get shipping, get everybody's birds into their breeding program. We're going to take a short little breath, and then we are going to be back in April with something that I think our American friends are going to be pretty excited about. Right?
All the pigeons you bought now, they're for next season. As we keep moving forward, you're constantly moving forward. You keep constantly focusing ahead. The best athletes in the world, they don't look at the play that's going on. They read 2, 3, 4 plays ahead. This is what Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions is about. The best pigeons we are going to bring into North America. We're going to keep doing that because that's what you guys want, and that's what's getting the results. That's that. Watch what we do next. And guys, remember, when you look at a bunch of one-loft winners, ask yourself, what really did you beat? Will I ever buy a one-loft winner? If you're going to ask me now today, 5 years into this sing and dance, and I had one of the best ones I ever had was Miss San Diego. I sell her in a heartbeat. She bred a couple real good ones, yeah, but not like what I see here throughout the world. Guys, if you want to get the best results, you have to buy pigeons from the highest level. When you buy pigeons from the highest level, you then are the closest to get to that result. I don't care if you're sprint racing, middle distance, long distance. Oh, and in North America, we hold the holy grail on one-loft racing. I will take any of the breeders that we represent, take their birds, put them into a one-loft race, and I will beat one-loft winner to one-loft winner anytime. No problem, hands down. I bet my life on it. Willie Daniels, thank you for allowing Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions to represent you. I can't wait to keep working with you. I'm going to figure out a way, like we did with Dennis Sapan, to make this super loft tour. We're going to do it for Willie, because I want to not only do it for Willie, but do it for everyone else so they can see the magic that this man holds. Leah, at 7 p.m. tonight, this auction closes. I looked at the numbers. I'm almost ready to buy the whole lot, because when Dean Pallett says, Ryan, they're going to impact instantly, I know what to do. So, Leah, I might have to give you some money because I might want to buy some pigeons.
And I might let you this time around because these pigeons are just too damn good. Thank you very much to Willie Daniels. I want to thank all of our viewers for tuning in to this broadcast. So we want to thank you guys so much for making the first half of season 5 better than we could have ever expected. And thank you guys so much for your support and your likes and your shares and your subscriptions, because that tells us that we're doing a good job, and that pushes us to go further and to get better and to travel more and to bring you guys the absolute best. So we want to thank you guys so much for your support. Our breeders thank you. And in return, what do we give you? We give you outstanding pigeons. All you have to do is look at Ryan's shirt. And that's not because he doesn't bathe, my friends. That's what you call quality. Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com. One more reminder, this auction closes tonight. 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, also known as New York time, better known as Feathers Elite Time, where you put the quality into your breeding program. I think that's it for me, Ryan. You want to wrap this up and I'll play the song?
Thank you, John Gladwin. And as for right now, I want to thank all the breeders that we've worked with for the past 5 seasons and the breeders that we're going to be working with. We're not going to stop because we can't stop, because it's about time we bring North America the best of the best of the best. Maybe this is why I'm here. You know, one of the greatest American pigeon flyers I ever met was Tony Malucci in Florida. We got along like peas and carrots. Dean Pallett loved him as well. I talked with his wife. She's still got the birds and she's doing great with them. Guys, there's something magical here at Feathers Elite. Take the advantage. Now is the time. Willie is here. Enjoy these pigeons. There's some impact. Guys, thanks for flying with us. Remember, 7 p.m. tonight, they close. They're going to close like a freight train. Watch out. Real results from a very small loft. World-class results on the toughest level. That's Leah. I'm Ryan. We just seen Willie. Thanks for flying with me, guys. Bye for now.